Good afternoon and welcome back. As you've seen on the last video, we're so damn close to having this S14 done. Back on the ground, still haven't lowered it. Did pop all the headlights and stuff loosely in the front. Everything has been primed pretty much. It's not leaking either. She has got no leaks. We can see under there, nothing on the ground, which is an absolute win. But we are left with the next step, the exhaust. Just gotta build a front pipe and a little screamer pipe for the wastegate. But luckily my order from Ben Brothers has arrived. How cute is this little pipe? Do I order the right size? Yeah, it's close enough. Might be one size smaller. It'll be right though. For the size of the wastegate, that'll be fine. And yeah, a couple of 3-inch 45s, a couple of 90s, some straight, and a bellow. So it should be nice and easy, that'll be enough. Actually, one more piece that I got the other day, they were out of stock of. A flange, just a 2-bolt flange to connect up to the old system. No V-band down the bottom. I was going to put one, but you know, it means I got to pull the back half off. I don't want to do that. Just making it simple. Should hopefully just be a couple of 45s, chuck the bellow in there, a little bit of straight, another 45, another bit of straight, and we'll be there. Hopefully super simple, and then just waiting on my coil packs. Worst case, I'll go steal a set of Pete's out of his car, because he doesn't need them at the moment, so we'll see what happens. I just want to get the car up and driving. Even the interior's near on back together, waiting on a shift boot and knob. Steering column's off when I ripped out the alarm. Just got to push it back outside, clean that up. But it's nearly like it's going to rain. Half clear at the moment, ground's dry. Just make some progress while the sun is out. Move this bloody Jerry out of the way. But yeah, everything's coming along. Chuck this car up on axle stands, give myself some room, and try and knock out this exhaust before it gets dark. Learning my stainless settings on this bugger. Little screamer pipe, tiny wee thing. Actually going to weld another 90 onto it, and it's going to work out perfect down there. Now to mark out the exhaust. Just had another customer car dropped off, nice 32 for a Heltec. But yeah, I think we'll go something like a 45 to the bloody flex bellow, something like that. Into there, rotate the downpipe down, should be good. Got the jack under the middle just to hold the flange up. Can't even really see it. But yeah, she's under there. Hoping this just flows together. A couple of welds later, we'll be done. That's too hot to touch now, so I have to swap positions. I've got a setting on here I want to try. Jihan describes it as a good one, if we can get to it. He reckons I've pressed the wrong button. Whoops. So this should be the right sort of setting, so it's super bloody aggressive for the tack and then eases off real fast. So let's see how we go tacking this together. Nice tight gap, can't get much tighter than that. No gloves, no filler, let's see how we go, let's see how this sounds. Alright, that's pretty bloody cool. Let's try again, nice close gap there. Yeah, that's cool. Grounding point's not ideal there. That's so bloody quick. Might as well do 4 because we're at it. I don't remember what that setting's called. Micro tack maybe? But yeah, that made life easy. Not even hot round it, that's crazy. I could do that on the car. Wow. What a screamer pipe. She's tiny. 38mm inside diameter, I'm pretty sure. Bit of a downpipe coming along there, bit of a bellow. It's looking good. And already got that knocked up. We're not far into this. If we go under here, get this torch up in the right position. Oh, see our racework's fitting hiding away there. This is literally just going to sit just like that. So nice and simple, enough room for the downpipe. Probably cock it a little bit more than that. That is easy. Oh. Now just got to finish measuring out that. One more bit of straight off to the flange. Job done. This is easy. I am loving today. Feel like I'm having first success on this car and a project in a while. So this is good. All going well. I just have to tack this pipe to this pipe. Then we've got the main structure in. Then tack this end to the flexi. This end to the V-band. Not the V-band, the 2-bolt flange. And I can pull it out and start welding it. Same as the little screamer pipe. He can get welded too. This is going smooth-ish. Bring it on. Man, I love that tack feature. Not the best gap there, but not too bad. Should be right. The only time the tack feature let me down was over here. The gap wasn't big enough, kept blowing holes. Kept trying, ended up getting it though. But yeah, there we are. We got the main structure of the dump pipe. Slide that back in, probably get the torch up underneath and tack it in situ. I'm so close. Hopefully I can get under there and get this working. I'm sure I can. That's it. That's the cheeky bugger that's going to get rid of all the exhaust gas from the bay. The flange at the back's not the best tack. End up doing a little weld and it wants to move. So I'm just going to double check that before I start. And then we'll just full noise weld. Same as this. While it cools down, I'll plumb up the wastegate lines because now my wastegate's in its position. Actually, I'll probably weld the wastegate first. Let it cool down, tighten it up, do the lines. That way the wastegate's where it wants to live and the lines can run down to it and I can tighten it all in situ, then do the downpipe. That sounds like a winner to me. Easy enough. And like Melbourne, it has started raining outside, so I'll shut the Skyline's bonnet. Kind of wanted to rip stuff out of it today, but I'm just running out of time. We'll see how we go. Now's the moment of truth. Let's see if I've got this bloody thing set up to weld this pipe nice. Here's hoping. Start with the little one. Least important of them. End of the day, it's exhaust. I'd like it to look pretty, but it's all practice. The better it comes out, the better I will be. Sorry. The better it comes out, the happier I'll be. Damn, lost my words for a second there. It's not bad. Probably a little bit too much gas coverage, if anything. Well, look at that. Just keep going. Overall, not too bad for the first real play with this welder. Well, on pipe to pipe rather than pipe to flange. Definitely could do some improving. Get back to where I'd normally like to be. Just going to play with a couple of settings now. She's all one piece. Solid, no hole, 2 holes. One at each end. Is that 1 hole or 2 holes? One that goes straight through. I reckon it's 2 holes. But yeah, both one piece. Ready to go on. Overall, didn't come out too bad. That back flange, not ideal. I might chuck that on the belt sander to just make sure that's level. And I don't have a gasket. Forgot to get a 2-bolt gasket, so I might sort that out tomorrow. But yeah, get it back in there. Actually, I have to put it back in quickly, mark it. I gotta put an O2 bung in it yet for the wideband sensor, so I'll get that marked out quickly, drill that. Hopefully I've got a drill bit sharp enough. And just drill that quickly and yeah, put the O2 bung in there, weld that up, let it cool down, and then it can go back in for good. Oh, she's close. That is it. Pack her up. We can nearly finish up on this bloody car. Little O2 bung in there, that was the biggest effort of the whole thing really. But yeah, she's looking good. Nice simple downpipe, get that slot back in there. Hopefully I do have a gasket, otherwise I'll sort one out tomorrow. But yeah, we're nearly there. Coil packs away from starting pretty much. Oh, and a base, oh pardon me, and a base map in the computer which I'll load up later. Laptop's on charge now so I can plug into it. As yeah, she's looking like a car again. Can't wait to lower it and actually enjoy this thing. Probably drive it colder in the weekend. Meant to be doing a bit of commentating there, so might not take the car. Time for that special finishing touch. Downpipe is actually bolted in. I did have a gasket, so that was a win. I actually had a few, which is weird. Don't know where they came from. But if a guy's got a gasket, a guy uses a gasket. But yeah, the O2 sensor could go in there. Still got room there for the AC lines as well. They're going to be a bit tight for past the front of the turbo and the intercooler pipe, but I reckon I'll be right. Tried to allow for that. Just trying to do this up one hand, it's a bit silly, but there we are. Just needs to have it tightened with the spanner, plugged in. Looks nice and tidy over there. What a win. Well, the car's up in the air. Might as well adjust the front coilovers, bring them down 1/2 inch in the front, and jack the back up and bring them down 1.5 inches. Make it look good in the garage. What's left after this? Coil packs, bulbs for the headlights, mount the headlights properly, and it's done. Oh, a little bit of wire maintenance under the driver's area, but it's a matter of going outside. So day 7, done and dusted pretty much, and I think we're onto a winner. Car is all but done. If we had coil packs, the car would be done. So, what do you reckon? Built in a week? I reckon. Unfortunately, a couple of days after I've done the downpipe, but that's purely just waiting on post. And I've got here NGK coil packs, S14 coil packs. They are finally here. So I'll pop all these buggers in, make sure it actually fits right, looks right. Doesn't want to go over the spark plug. There you are, set. Beautiful. So I'll pop all them in, easy enough, through spark plugs directly, like 60 bucks each. So that's not too bad. Get them in, and then let's see if we got first start to finish this video. Moment of truth, just waiting for the Haltech to connect to the laptop. Once we get that, we're going to crank on her. Here's hoping she starts. I calibrated the throttle the other day, so that's all done, and it should just be a matter of turning the key and we're good to go. Chuck it onto diagnostics. Make sure we're actually in neutral. See there, she's nice and cool. We're close. Something's off. We're not running on all cylinders here. Yeah, timing might be off, or something's jammed up. Alternator's charging, but we're not running properly. I'm gonna have to work on that. There we have it. We got free rev, which is bloody good. The base timing was like 30 degrees out, so I adjusted that in Haltech. Got it running good now. Got a little bit of an exhaust leak from the V-band I got to fix up. Gonna see what it does when it heats up. Just gonna run it to temp now, bleed out the coolant. Actually gotta take the radiator cap off, that's sitting on there, bloody hell. Do that before it gets hot and builds any pressure. Whoops. Let's hope it doesn't already. A little bit. It's been, I've just had it running on 3 cylinders while I set the timing. I just had the front coil pack out, just easier. But you do risk fouling the rest of the plugs up or just doing anything silly like that. So we are good to go here. Next video you'll see me driving this car. Hope you enjoyed this one. Take the time if you have. Subscribe and keep an eye out for my next video.